welcome to the Ask Martin show. Hope that you're well and everybody is okay. Another show packed full of questions, and we're going to have a look back at the weekend of what the AB1 GK keepers have been up to. The show is now available on YouTube straight after the show is on Instagram, so within a couple of hours. If you tune in late, you can catch up on YouTube on the AB1 YouTube channel. So make sure you check us out on there as well. There's loads of cool videos on the YouTube channel as well. So it's been a busy weekend, like I say, for the AB1 GK goalkeepers. Really busy days for our top man, Asmir Begovic. After a very short break, Asmir was back in goal this weekend for AFC Bournemouth, as Bournemouth visited Lisbon, where they played Benfica. Unfortunately lost 2-1 in this friendly, and there was no rest for Asmir. He played 45 minutes and he was straight on the plane after the game on his way to Sarajevo, where he's meeting up with the national team, where they play some European action. They have Italy away in Florence on September the 4th, and they also host Poland on September the 7th. So some big Nations League action coming up for his national team, Bosnia and Herzegovina. So good luck to Asmir in those games. Ryan Fulton and his Hamilton side had a very difficult task this weekend as they hosted Rangers at the New Douglas Park. They conceded 2 early goals in the 15th and the 20th minute, and the hosts were reduced to 10 men with 15 minutes before the end of the final whistle. So it was a tough game for Ryan, but he did manage some quality saves, made 4 very good saves. So yeah, it's been a busy weekend for our goalkeepers. AIK once again disappointed. Their supporters losing to Häcken 1-0 at home. Jankovic was on the bench for them. While Malmo FF with Marco Jansson between the sticks drew 1-1 at home to Augsburg. So like I say, all the keepers have been in action pre-season, with the season starting in some countries now, so everybody's getting back to action. You can see our gloves in action pretty much across all leagues in Europe at the moment. There's so many goalkeepers wearing the brand. That's kind of the roundup of what's been going on with our goalkeepers at AB1 GK. You can get the full report now over on the website. If you hit the homepage, down on the left-hand side, you'll get a nice little update of everything that's been going on. Goes up every Monday, so check that out. And there will be a blog, an exclusive blog that's going to be announced later on this week. I'm not going to say the goalkeepers at this stage, but stay tuned. That will be announced on the Instagram and social media channels for AB1. Right, on to the questions for the Ask Martin show. We've had one from Joseph Portman Brooks, who's a big fan of our show. He says, Martin, if you personalise your gloves, when you wash them, do you wash them as usual or does it stay different? Obviously, we don't want to affect the ID. Joseph, you just wash them totally as normal. No major changes. Use your glove wash solution, a nice soft sponge, nothing too abrasive, and just wash them as normal. The prints are really strong and they don't come off, so they're well done. They're heat applied, and once they're on, they very, very rarely come off. So that's the deal with the washing of ID gloves. We have, Martin, can you give us a sizing between the Nero and the Galactico from the Indici collections? What's the difference? That's coming from Anthony via email earlier on last week. So what I've done, Anthony, I've pulled out both gloves out of the packaging, and I'm going to give you a bit of a lowdown on the difference in sizing between the two. You'll see the Nero used a lot. It's going to be used by Asmir this season. He's decided to wear Nero. He's been really impressed with the gloves. We were with a conference of AB1 GK last week, and a conversation I had with him is he said, I'm going to wear the Nero. He was super impressed with it. So you will see the top man in them. So Galactico, just for those of you who didn't know, you get a free key ring with them, and you get those 2 wrist straps as well. So don't forget about those 2 wrist straps that come with Galactico. But what we will do, we will pull out 1 pair of Galactico and we will pull out a pair of Nero. I'm going to leave one set of wrist straps with me, which I'm going to keep the black ones, and I'm going to grab the Nero Just here on the side. And we'll give you a little lowdown. There is a bit of difference between the size and Anthony, so this will be good for anybody that may be questioning between the two. I'm going to get the same hand in each. So I've got the right hand. Get them out of the packaging. The first difference is the Galactico is quite light. It's a slightly lighter glove where the Nero is slightly heavier. A bit more bulky across the backhand, where the Galactico is really stripped down, and it's a lot longer in the body of the glove and obviously in the palm as well. They both have pull loops to help pull the gloves on. Galactico is a lot harder to get on the Nero. It is narrow in the body. As you can see, it's quite tricky, but I'm working them on slowly because I don't want to pull the gloves. They are tight, Galactico, across the backhand. My hands are a little bit hot and sweaty, which is not really helping. But you got this really nice cut. We've not spoke about Galactico for a few weeks now. So there we go. That is Galactico. Obviously you see the palm there as well. Nice backhand there. Really nice neoprene body to it. And I've gone for a size 8, which is slightly longer in the fingers there. But yeah, slightly longer than say the Icon. Not loads of difference, but slightly longer. And obviously you've got that long palm on it. But it's a size 8 in these, and they fit fairly tight. It's a tight fitting glove. Rolled over thumb, rolled under as well. And it's tacky from the off. Slowly work the gloves off, and I'll give you the comparison to the Nero. So it's really tight, really snug, Anthony. I haven't put the wrist strap on, I didn't need to. Just going to have a look at some of the feedback coming in. Class show, Martin, enjoy it. The brand is going places. Lars, thank you, my friend. Kind comment there. Thank you for tuning in again. Good numbers again on the show today. It's really picking up week by week now. Right. Tighter. Is it tighter? No, it's not as tight. The fingers on these are tighter, so there's a lot not so long. Really nice wrist strap. Lock that on. There we go. It does fit different. There's no question about it. It does fit different. The body on the backhand slightly looser. It's not so tight. The fingers are shorter, so obviously there's not as much room. Exactly the same size, not change sizes. So you just got to bear in mind that with the Galactico, you're going to get a longer body, but a little bit more in the fingers. But with these, it's just a slight change in cut because they're an all negative. You don't have the surround cut to it. You don't have this all new cut to it. That's the major difference. You can just see with the cuts. You can just see there. The cuts are slightly different. So you've only got this almost rolled off top on this negative surround. Is a very popular cut, but this is your traditional negative cut. But that's the main difference really, is the body's just not quite as tight, bit more bulkier on the knuckle area there, and it's got the full neoprene body as well. Going to lock that back together. So that's the two gloves. Didn't need the wrist strap with Galactico. My hands are hot. Right, on to some questions. Hope that's helped you, Anthony. I've got another one here from Philip. He emailed me and asked, Martin, can we have a close-up on the Elite compression shorts? Philip, you can do, no worries at all. So I'm just having a little bit of a read of what's coming in. Is the wrist on the Galactico secure? It is, Joseph, even without the wrist strap. But you put the wrist strap on, it gives you that bit more. Where my hands are hot, I didn't really need it. You'll see loads of goalkeepers wearing it. You'll see a bit on Glove Spotter at the moment. I'm not going to name names, but there's loads of people, professionals that have been trying these gloves, and some wear the wrist straps, and then some don't. So it is a real. It's up to you really, but I don't feel the need to wear it. It's not a major deal for me at all. So let's have a look at these shorts. They are really nice. They've been the best selling shorts within the collection. I've got a little bit of tech information on them as well. They've specially been designed for training and match use. It features 85% polyester and 15% spandex, which is a material that brings it tight and hugs the body. And they have 14mm EVA hexagonal embossing, and that padding system wraps around the hip, so it's quite high. So they've wrapped it slightly higher, so it comes right up and around. Really, really good protection. You've got the really nice waistband with the draw cord, and you have the AB1 branding. It's a really nice short, perfect for training and match. A lot of professionals will only use these in training, but with pitches becoming drier, certainly at professional level, it's really important to have a good pair of shorts. So hopefully that's given you a better idea, Philip, on the shorts and how they come up. I've got a competition coming up, which I'm going to do after my glove showcase today. So at the end of the show, stay tuned. There's a competition coming to win some goodies, including a signed pair of Asmir Begovic gloves. He signed me a pair of gloves when I was with him last week at the conference of AB1GK, and there was a pair of gloves I had laying around, and I asked him to sign them for the show because I wanted to do a little giveaway for our 10th episode. Right, onto a glove feature. I've featured every glove in the AB1 family, and then someone noted to me a couple of days ago I'd not featured this glove, which is the Impact Uno Black Volt. It's a cheaper glove within the glove family, and it's worth featuring because it's bought by so many people. It's a really popular glove. Let's take a look at these beauties. It's a glove that's been made for goalkeepers that are maybe not so serious about their goalkeeping. They may be a Sunday League goalkeeper that don't want to spend huge sums of money on gloves, but they want something that's going to give them a decent grip and it looks good. They look good and they give decent grip. It's a thinner latex foam, and the backhand's been changed, so the material is not a latex, the strap's not latex, and it's just an EVA material. It's used on lots of gloves. But the fit is the same as all the Uno gloves. Perfect strap, it's been tailored down so it's not too flappy. Black, jet black foam to them. It's just a cheaper foam that's been put together for goalkeepers that are, like I say, not so serious about goalkeeping, but it still offers that good grip. It's a 3mm foam on these, and the foam needs a pre-wash to bring it alive, which is just a little wash before you use them, and get the foam wet, because if you're on AstroTurf and drier surfaces, you don't want the foams dry from the off because you'll tear them up as you're pushing off. It's inevitably going to happen with any glove, but you just need to keep them wet because it'll give you a better lifespan. But I'm sure you agree, it looks pretty striking on. Nice mesh body to it, fits the backhand nice, fits the palm nice, and it brings the fingers nice and close to the ball. I'm going to pop the other hand on as well because it's just worth putting both on. They're really nice gloves. Giveaway, question mark, is coming from Daniel. Yes, there is a giveaway, Daniel. It will be announced shortly once I finish this glove preview. It's got a full loop on it as well, which helps to pull it on. Easy to get on, really easy to get on. The thumb's flat, so there's no wrap over, wrap under. It's just a standard thumb. It's just all the extras are not put into this just to keep the price at a price that's affordable. Like I say, EVA strap, fits really nice. Size 8, little bit of room in the end, but you do get that with a flat palm. They're just a little bit more generous, not so tight as a negative cut. So that will give you a bit of a lowdown on these Black Volt gloves. It's very popular for junior goalkeepers, but also adult goalkeepers are wearing these as well. So they are popular, but it's a great glove if you're just starting out in the game and you don't want to spend huge sums of money because you don't know if you're going to stick at it. That's a perfect glove. It is an awesome glove. So I hope that gives you a better insight into that glove from the Uno collection, the Black Volt. Love the name on that one. I'm going to have a look at some of your questions that are coming in because we've got a fair few viewers today, which is good. all my favourite AB1 shoppers are on here as well. So it's great to have you all here, all from the family of AB1GK. What's your personal favourite glove? That is from Ben Thomas 995. My favourite glove at the moment, Ben, it's hard. In the AB1 collection, what would I say is my favourite glove? I love the Nero. I think the Nero's an absolute beautiful glove. But Galactico at the moment I really love. I think it's super vibrant. It looks great on pitch, and the fit's stunning. Really, the fit for me is what it's all about. Fit, feel, grip. It ticks all the boxes, and that's what really stands Galactico out. For me, before that, it was the Impact Uno Icon, but just for me, it's edge in it. Galactico is a super glove. It's sold so well, and the amount of people that are giving us feedback on it is incredible. What other comments we got coming in? We got a few other bits coming on. Favourite glove from we said that AB1GK. We've just done that. There's another one. I really love the new collection. We've got some love hearts. AB, thank you. That's kind comments again. Right, competition time. We don't have long left of the show. Time is flying by. Competition, I said I'm going to give away a signed pair of gloves that Asmir signs for me, and I've also got some other goodies as well. My cameraman is passing me all the goodies. So there's a pair of finger protection gloves in here from the Uno collection. Signed by Asmir himself. Both palms are signed. You will also receive a AB1 water bottle. There is an AB1 glove towel which will come as well, and I will throw in the Galactico glove keyring, and there's an Asmir Begovic Goalkeeper products catalogue which is new out, and you will have one of those as well. Entry, I'm going to put a post up on the AB1GK Instagram page shortly as this show finishes. All you need to do to be in with a chance of winning, you need to make sure you like the AB1GK page, which most of you do. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you head over to Instagram, follow AB1GK, like us. That's the first thing you need to do. Then all you need to do, like this post and tag a goalkeeping friend. So tag a goalkeeping friend, and you will be in with a chance of winning this set. The person that wins this will be announced in the show next week. Your friend will receive a glove towel, a key ring, and the water bottle and the bottle. So that's what your friend will win, and you will win the rest of the goodies. So I hope that explains my competition that I'm going to do. I'm just going to come back over, just make sure there is any other questions. You are a pro player. Are your pro player gloves different than the ones you put out to the public? Daniel, no. That is the beauty with AB1GK. It's not at all. The gloves that we put out to the public are exactly what is used by our professional endorsees, and what you see Asmir wearing, what you see any of the top players wearing up in Scotland, and throughout the leagues. We produce exactly the same gloves, or the brand produce exactly the same gloves to the rest of the marketplace. So what you see on the website available, the retail models are exactly the same. So there's no difference. You get the same foam. That hopefully answers all your questions. It's been a brilliant show. I can't believe the amount of you that are tuning into this now. Phenomenal stuff. Get your questions in for next week's show. Competition winners will be announced next Monday on the show. You've got a week to enter. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you get over to the AB1GK Instagram page. Get entering next week's show. We are going to be featuring some clothing, and there's a couple of accessories that I want to pull back out. Somebody's asked to see the cap again. Not had time to do that, but I will bring that back. And there's also a winter beanie that I'm going to be bringing you as well. And if there's any gloves or products you want to see on the show, make sure you give me an email, martin@asmir1.com, and I will see you again next Monday at 7 p.m. live on Instagram.